Latsho elogwijo libhengeza ukufika kwethu siliqela lendaba Ekhaya Jikelele. Siphotise ke kubabukela abasanda lungena kumakhaya ngamakhaya kwindawo ngendawo. Kanti ke singena kwiyure yesibini yenkqubo. Kwiyure yethu ke yokuqala sigaleleke ke kangangoko sichaphazela ke izinto ezitshisa ibunzi neziquka ke ukulahlwa ityala kwalowo owaphembelela izidubedube zangonyaka ka-2021 phangenyanga kaJulayi. Ukuvalwa kweaselo, ukufaniswa kwezidumbu zamaxhoba ase-Impala njalo njalo. Uvimba wethu mbukeli usezamagqini omphanda. Ngoko ke hlala nathi sikuphakele de siuqubude owanamhlanje. Isenjimlo ke uKholosaka Lubisi le yinkanyezi enomsantsa phakathi kwezinye.
Mbukela ihora lesibili lelike esesilidika-dika njengamanje. Ehoreni lokuqala sixoxe nosolwazi bonke edumisa besinkankanya naye udaba oluthinta i-ArcelorMittal. Kanti ke njengoba ngishilo ukuthi zilele asigijimi, hayi ke agijimile amahashi siholile. We ama-messages alokho engenile ke omzala sebefuna lezi zinto esabathembisa zona singakaholi. Angithi mbukeli phela kulula nje ungakaholi uvela uthi nje hayi linda imantendi ngizokunika. Iphele ke inyanga uvela ubona ukuthi hawu kodwa ngangenzani ngoba nginamali. Omzala sebelokubela betha mntakabhuti manje uthini ngalo liyadaba. Mbukeli njengoba sesigena ke ihora lethu lesibili ake sibheke ehamba phambili.
Linyukela yokutsho kwi-12 inani labantu ababhubhe kwingozi yomgodi we-Impala Platinum eRustenburg ngomvulo.
You know, when you travel in Africa, there's a lot of challenges, and I think a lot of our players are experienced enough to understand that and adapt really, really quickly.
Ibanyana manyana izokhathulisana neBurkina Faso kokuhlungela iAfcon.
Themba kamazizi nonzotho lona nguNosifikani uManzotho ubukele iEkhaya Jikelele apho ufumana indaba ezemidlalo nezenkcubeko kanye nezamaciko afana nami. Hlala ubukele ngolomvulo uyotsho ngolwesihlanu.
Linyukile inani labantu ababhubhe kwingozi yomgodi we-Impala Platinum eRustenburg ngomvulo. Le nkampani ithi ubhubhile umsebenzi belaliswe esibhedlele emva kwale ngozi. Kanti oku kubeka kwi-12 inani labasebenzi ababhubhileyo kuwo lo mgodi ngelixa ke abasebenzi abangama-74 besesesibhedlele. Ingozi ibandakanya iwindow rope edibanisa uthutho lwabasebenzi olukhwelisa abasebenzi benyuka besehla kwishafti. Ngokuba ke Impala ngabasebenzi abangama-86 bebonke abathe babandakanyeka kule ngozi.
Owabe eyinhloko yamajaji umehluleli uMogoeng uthi umengameli uCyril Ramaphosa kwabe kungumsebenzi wakhe ukudalula labo abeseka umkhankaso wakhe wesobumengameli ku-ANC. Umehluleli uMogoeng wethule inkulumo emcimbini we-2023 SAFM ngaphansi kwesiqubulo esithi Constitutionalism Upholding the Rule of Law in South Africa. Uphinde wagxilana naseyingqinambeni zezamandla kagesi eyikhungethe izwe. Ubalule ukuthi ukuze iNingizimu Afrika iye phambili kumqoka ukuthi Eskom isebenze ngendlela. Isikhondla senkampani ekhiqiza okusansimbi ArcelorMittal siqinisekisile ukuthi izomisa ukusebenza kwayo eFerienising kanye naseNewcastle. Imbangela yalokho uhlelo lokucisha konga ugesi kanye nezingqinamba ezikhungethe iTransnet. Kubikwa ukuthi izingaphezulu kwe-3,500 isebenzi ezingahlezi lahlekelwe umsebenzi.
After the public announcement, we can effectively now only start the dialogue with customers. I mean, I think you guys will appreciate that we're a listed entity and we have to keep things fairly tight. So we will typically talk to customers, understand their, say, 6 months demand profile and their plans to switch, and then adjust our winding down process to accommodate as far as possible these customers. In terms of the workers, I mean, the number is 3,500 in total, own people and contractors. And Newcastle specific is 1,400 own people and about 880 contractors. So those are the numbers.
Umdumisani Zuma ugwetshwe iminyaka eyi-12 ebhadla ejele kulandela ukulahlwa icala lokuphehla udweshe emphakathini ngesikhathi sezibhelu zangoNtulikazi ka-2021 KwaZulu-Natal. uZuma unendeka esigamekweni sokungqongqiswa ngomlilo kwenxanxathela yezitolo yaseMgungundlovu iBrookside Mall.
Inxanxathela yezitolo iBrookside Mall yaba ngezinye zezitolo kuba kutatshwe impahla kuyo iphinde icekelwe phansi eMgungundlovu. Yashiswa ngezi-12 kuNtulikazi onyakeni webhelu 2021. Lenxanxathela yezitolo esivuliwe yakhiwe kabusha ngenani u-130 million wamarandi. Inkantolo yesifunda eMgungundlovu ithola ukuthi lezi zitolo zacekelwa phansi ngenxa yevideo eyenziwa uZuma. uZuma ubelokhu esho njalo kuqulwa icala lakhe ukuthi yena umsulwa nakuba kunguye obonakala kwivideo ngokuthi athi wayenza eyiphuzela amanzi amponjwana nokuthi wangaqondile ukubi ngayo. Uphiko labashushisi KwaZulu-Natal lusamukele isigwebo.
The state put its best case forward, and that was in terms of the evidence that we submitted before court. And I would say the state was confident, but also we were alleging and we maintained that the offences were serious, and obviously we wanted the sentence to be in keeping with that.
Ukucelwa phansi kwezitolo nokutatshwa kwempahla kubalelwa ku-50 billion amarandi. Lezi bhelu zadlula nemphefumulo engaphezudlwana kwa-350 nosekuboshwa abantu abangu-60. Umdumiseni Zuma ube ngumuntu oqala nqa ukuthi agwetshwe emacaleni okuphehla izibhelu zangonyaka u-2021. Eindabeni za-SABC nginguvusi Khumalo eMgungundlovu.
Kusenjalo umphathiswa wamapolisa uBhekicele wothulela umnqwazi igqize liphanda ngetyala elijongene nomdumiseni Zuma owagetyelwa okanye owagwetyelwa ukutshisa udederhu lwevenkile eMgungundlovu ngethuba lodushe lwangonyaka ka-2021.
No, I want to congratulate the team that has been investigating the issue of the 1921 July, where there was a destruction of property and the loss of life. We welcome the sentencing, effective sentencing of Zuma for 12 years. We just believe and hope that is a beginning. The outstanding 67 with escalated charges, we are coming for them. We believe that the outcome will be similar or even better. That will simply say to instigators and troublemakers, that's not the way of doing things, as we know how much we lost. So, but we congratulate the police and those that are outstanding, even those that we have not found. Everybody must know that the investigation has not ended. We still want to find more of those people that were responsible for the destruction and the loss of life. Again, congratulations to the teams that have been doing the investigation.
Abaholi bomhlaba ababuthene engqungqutheleni ye-COP28 eqala namuhla eDubai ukudinga udaba lokuguquguquka kwesimo sezulu. Le ngqungquthela iza ngemva konyaka obe nezigameko ezimbi kwezesimo sezulu. Umsengethi kwale ngqungquthela uphinde abe yilungu lenhlangano ye-Petroleum Exporting Countries izwe i-UAE linethemba ke lokuthi ke uzokwamukelwa umbono walo wokuthi kuncishiswe izinto ezingcolisa umoya njengokubasa kwezinto ezimbiwa phansi. Umengameli ke uCyril Ramaphosa uzohlanganyela nabanye abaholi kule ngqungquthela.
I-Human Sciences Research Council ithi uMzantsi Afrika kufuneka usebenze nzima ukufumana ichiza lokwandisa amajoni omzimba kubantu abaphila ne-HIV kunye nogawulayo.
Njengoba iNingizimu Afrika izobe igubha usuku lwesifo sengculaza ngomhla ka-1 kuZibandlela, i-Human Science Research Council ithi izwe kufanele likhathazeke ngezifundazwe ezinabantu abanezinga eliphansi legciwane emzimbeni ngoba lokhu kungase kuphazamise imizamo yokulwa nokubhebhetheka kwalesifo. I-Human Science Research Council yenze ucwaningo nabantu abavela emakhaya abangaphezulu kwezinkulungwane ezingama-27. Iphinde yaveza ukuthi isandulela ngculaza isalokhu iphezulu ezweni kubantu abaneminyaka engama-15 kuya phezulu, ikakhulukazi abantu besifazane.
Ama-province lawo anenamba eziningi zabantu abaphila nesifo sesandulela ngculaza. Kodwa ukuqonda kahle ngalezo zibalo kubalekile ukuthi siqonde ukuthi njengoba bebaningi bephila nesifo sengculaza, okubalekile esikhathi samanje ukwazi ukuthi ungabe baningi yini kulawa ama-province abantu bakhona othola ukuthi izinga legciwane emzimbeni wabo lingaphansi kwelevel esikwazi ukuthi silibone kuyona phecelezi it is undetectable.
uZuma uthi kusakhathaza ukuthi liphezulu izinga lokutheleleka emantombazaneni amancane uma kuqhathaniswa nabafana abaneminyaka efanayo. Lesi sikhungo sithi izwe lenza kahle ngemigomo ye-95-95-95. Umbiko obuyekezile ogcwele uzokhishwa ngoMbasa ngonyaka ozayo. NguNonhlakanipho Magwaza, ezindabeni ze-SABC eThekwini.
Ake mbukeli, ngaphambi kokuba uphume uye kwindawo ngendawo, qiniseka into yokubana uxhobisekile ngokuqhubekayo kwisimo sezulu. Rhabula kodwa ungafinci.
Siphinde sikwamukele embukeli lapha ekhaya Jikelele, sibonge kakhulu ngokuthi uhlanganyele kanye nathi. Ungqongqoshe wezemidlalo ezobuciko namasiko uZizi Kodwa useqoke ibhodi elisha lamalunga ayisikhombisa lenhlangano ebhekele umdlalo wamankomane kuleli iBoxing SA. Ihlandla leli bhodi lizobe iminyaka emithathu okusho ukuthi kuyoze kube unyaka u2026 lengamele ukusebenza kweBoxing SA. Leli bhodi lilindeleke ukuthi lihlale amagqoza emsebenzini walo kwazi phela siyanda ke isibalo seyinhlaka elisebenza ngokubambisana nazo engagculiseki. Uxoxaye kabanzi malungana lolu daba semukela usihlalo omusha webhodi uSifiso Shongwe. Sifiso, sikubingelele ekhaya Jikelele, siphinde sikhalalisele ngoqokwa kwakho kulesi sikhundla.
Ngiyabonga vuyokazi, ngibona ngithanda nokubingelela babukeleni emakhaya.
Sikubingelele nathi. Asiqale nje ngokuthi sikubongele Shongwe ngokuqokwa kwakho ke njengosihlalo omusha weBoxing South Africa. Njengoba phela ke uzoqala umsebenzi wakho omusha ziyi12 ke kuzibandlela. Asingabazi ukuthi umsebenzi onzima lo bhekene nawo uzizwa kanjani?
Ngizizwa ngijabule kakhulu ngokuthi uMinister uZizi Kodwa angithembe ngalomsebenzi anginike wona ukuthi ngiqhube le board elisha leBoxing South Africa. Ngokukholwa kwami le board yilo elibhwele ngabantu abasha, and ngamazwi kwaMinister uthembe ukuthi thina singaletha umcabango omusha kule sport seboxing.
Ngiyazi ukuthi ke ziningi ingqinamba ezikhungethe ezokuthuthukiswa nje kwemidlalo. Engabe zithini ke ezakho izinhlelo zokuthuthukisa umdlalo wamankomane kuleli?
Mawungacabanga kuboxing kakhulu ufanele sicale into ukuthi siqinise kakhulu ku development ama up and coming boxers. Kulelo hlelo lelo nama program ukuthi sistrengthenishe ku those programs khona ama boxer ethu azothola as much exposure as kakhulu basasebancane ukuthi mase bafika kulamazinga aphezulu na ku stage esingaphesheya bazokhona ukuma babhekane nabanye abashaya isibhakela abakhulu kwamanye amazwe.
Kukhona ke abathi izinga leboxing kuleli sifiso lehlile uma ngabe ke qhathaniswa nezikhathi zo Baby Jack Matlalo, Dingani Thobela kanye nabanye. Engabe sisobuyela kanjani ke kulezo zikhathi zenjabulo?
Njengoba bengishilo nje ngomcabango wethu nje kulama discussions amancane sibe ngayo inhloso ukuthi singathanda kakhulu ukuthi labo nalabo abakhona abakhulu abaseba establish abashaya isibhakela sizame ukuthi basupportwe kuma programs abo asupportwe awu manager awu promoter ukuthi bakhona ku stage ama fights amaningi khona ama boxers azothola exposure nalapho ku development kuqiniswe impela ukuthi i-exposure yama boxer iphakame ngezinga balo kakhulu abafana babe nama records amahle anama fights amaningi which builds i-experience le ezofunakala kakhulu on the international stage.
Mhlawumbe sifisa nje ungachazela umbukelo sekhaya ukuthi mhlawumbe iziphi ingqinamba enibhekana nazo mangabe kumele ukuthi kubekwe umdlalo wokushaya amankomano ifight njengoba nawo ubusho mhlawumbe yini singaboni ama fights amaningi.
Okwamanje ngiyacabanga ukuthi awu promoter ba face ama challenges amaningi mabazama ukusosa ifunding ukuthi bakhone ukustage those tournaments you know uma ubuka izinga lesibhakela in this case isihamba hand in hand within the amount of sponsorship and ability of my promoter ukuthi asecure leyo mali leyo ukuthi bakhona ukustage ama tournaments but no minister ushilo ukuthi we must also try and assist boxing overall to bring in new revenue streams imali entsha from maybe private sector namanye ama sectors that haven't in the past ukuthi beba sponsorisha bafaka imali ku boxing ukuthi ikhona nje izinga ukuthi kukhuphuke the number of tournaments ikhuphuke and then thereby ukuthi ama boxer azokhona ukuya phambili.
So uhulumeni ke sifiso yena ungena kuphi lapha uma ngabe ukhuluma ngama sponsorship for example ukuthi kudingeka imali ukuze kwenziwe lama fights uhulumeni yena mengabe uyangenelela noma uyasiza yini anisiza ngayo if kukuthi akasiyona ingxenye mhlawumbe yokufaka imali ifunding kulapha ekutheni ke kube khona more fights.
No uhulumeni at the current state ye boxing uhulumende kakhulu ofunda i-boxing ngoba uyazi ukuthi BSA uthola imali ethize esuka kuhulumende for ama operations kwakwanye noma promoter baya to various government departments babhale ama submission to stage ama tournaments so government is a major stakeholder and role player in kulemdlalo we boxing kakhulu.
Iningi labashaya isibhakela ke kuleli bakhala ngokuthi mancane amathuba ukuthi bathola izimpi ama tournament ayindlala kakhulu senza kanjani ke ukuthi umphakathi uphinde uyithande iboxing.
Okubalekileke kakhulu ukuthi nalama tournaments development athole iexposure kuma platforms ufana no public broadcaster ukuthi abantu baqala ukwabona lama tournament iboxing phela abashaya isibhakela aba the future ucala ubakubona kuma development tournaments ubathande ubafollow as ba progress kuma careers abo but if banganayo that exposure kuma big platforms we television we cannot then secure ama sponsorship ukuthi nabo promoter bakhona ukusustain we cannot bring in the much needed revenue ukuthi iqhubeke iboxing ikhule so the more exposure we get on television izoba ne direct correlation to the increase in the number of fights.
Hayi cha ngiyavumelana ke nawe nalowo muvo wakho ngoba phela ngizokhumbula ukuthi nje ke ngesikhathi kwi World Cup ye netball mhlawumbe wonke umuntu obengayazi netball kodwa because yayingabikho ikhona lapha komabona kude uma uvula nje ubona yona and futhi ke nezivakashi ebesiba nazo noma abantu ke besixoxisana nabo mayelana netball bekungabantu ebebefundisa ngomdlalo we netball enginesiqiniseko sokuthi kwathi kuphela i netball World Cup nje ababukele ekhaya basebazi okuningi nge netball mhlawumbe na iboxing imingathatha ke similar approach nayo ingayibona ke ikuleso stage manje ke uzoqinisekisa kanjani ukuthi ke biyaqina ubudlelwano phakathi ke kwabashayeli sibhakela abagqugquzeli bezimpi njengoba kadusho kanjalo neBoxing SA.
iBoxing SA umsebenzi wethu as ama custodians weBoxing is to serve abashaya isibhakela and the stakeholders beBoxing bathi sonke ku-act ukuthi we are in boxing because of the boxer So in this case, fanele siqiniseke ukuthi ama-opportunities for boxers, managers, trainers, promoters, everyone who value chain in boxing has the opportunity and ability to best perform ama-duties wakhe ngaleyo ndlela ezokhona ukusa isport phambili, kungabi nalezinto eziba-restrictayo eziba-challengeayo from ukuthi bayenze lento enhle abakhona ukuyenza. Njengoba abafana bashaya isibhakela fanele babe ringing, o-manager ba-manage, o-trainer ba-traine, abapromote. Ufanele sithole indlela as boxing South Africa ukuthi kube lula, kube conducive ukuthi bakhona ukwenza lo msebenzi wawo omuhle abawenzayo, uqhubekeke ukhule uye phezulu, ungahlali kulezinga okulo njengamanje.
Manje ucabangani esifiso mhlawumbe ngohlelo lokuthi kube khona ukusebenzisana ne-boxing SA kanjalo mhlawumbe nezikole ukuthi i-boxing kube mhlawumbe ezinye sezemidlalo ezikhona ezikoleni njengoba kusuke kukhona nje ezemidlalo ezifana nebhola leinyawo, i-cricket, i-rugby njalo njalo?
I-boxing kuma-school programs traditionally la eMzansi Africa I see i-program beyiba khona vele ezikoleni because of the nature of the sport nokuthi i-contact sport. Kungaba nezinto ukuthi fanele ku-engage o-Department of Education, ku-engage nabazali babone ukuthi kungabi naloko kusaba ukuthi mhlawumbe izoba i-dangerous sport, because i-amateur boxing has proven to be very safe, and if it's coached in the right manner, I think leyo program can provide enye ithuba for abadlali abancane abasakhula ukuthi babe nenye i-career abangayilandela. So it's going to take multiple departments and stakeholders ukuthi ba-engage. I know uMinister ku-briefing umentionishile ukuthi bebayile, there was a group that had gone to Jamaica bayobuka i-school sporting program yalapha, and kuna some models abafuna ukuzozola up. But I think once i-office ya-Ministry of Sport i-ready ngalawo ma-plans bazosinforma ukuthi siqhuba kanjani lo program yokuthi si-encourage school. But it's not an easy thing ukuthi sifike nje sithi siyayifaka i-program esikoleni, izothatha ama-stakeholders amaningi ukuthi ahlale around uvunyelwano.
Sifiso sasiphetha nje-ke iningi lamalungu amasha ebhodi le-boxing SA abantu abasebasha okukholakala ukuthi-ke bazoza namasu amasha, kodwa-ke abanye-ke bangathi hhayi abanalo ulwazi olwanele lokwenza lo msebenzi wabo. Ungaphawula uthini ngalokho wena?
Kulabo abasho njalo bakhumbule ukuthi ubaba usakhiwe sodwa, uretainiwe ku-board yena, and uma ucabanga ulo baba una many years boxing, from coming up as an amateur boxer kwayena uze abe kulesihlalo akuzo ku-board and abe part ye-sanctioning committee. So ubaba sodwa une-experience eningi kulezinga. Sizoba khona nathi siba-support all board members, bazoba abreast ngama-issues, but ngesinye isikhathi ukuthatha abantu abasuke ku-discipline eyodwa ike ilimite umcabango, because ngoba ngesinye isikhathi abantu abezi ngama-solution lento abathi out the box thinking. So we're hoping this young board that is multi-diverse and multi-skilled izoletha again that outside of the box thinking, fresh ideas and new approaches to boxing.
Sibonga kakhulu ke Sifiso Shongwe ngesikhathi sakho namhlanje. Sikufisele nje konke okuhle emsebenzini wakho omusha lo oqalayo. Sengathi konke nje ke kungahamba kahle. Sibone umdlalo ke wamonkomane usuhamba uqhubekela phezulu, ubele phezulu njengezinye ke imidlalo. Sibonge kakhulu ngesikhathi sakho.
Nabo kakhulu ngithanda ukuvalelisa lo. Sale.
Yes, lawo ke bekusifiso Shongwe osihlalo omusha webhodi le-boxing SA elizoqala ke ukusebenza ngokusemthethweni ngenyanga le eqala khona kusasa lokhu okusayo. Kanti ke mbukeli bangabe siqhubekela phambili ke singena manje kwezebhola leinyawo. Ibanyana izobhekana neBurkina Faso ekuhambeni kusasa kusihlwa emidlalweni ke wokuhlungela umqhudelwano we-AFCON wabesifazane wangonyaka ozayo.
Ibanyana izodlala futhi kusasa emva kokudlala umdlalo ukuhlungela imidlalo yama-Olympics. Kulokhu izodlala umdlalo ukuhlungela i-AFCON yabesifazane yango-2024. Abadlali bakuleli bayazi ukuthi ngeke bakwazi ukuthatha iBurkina Faso kancane.
Our mentality is on 100 because we want to qualify for AFCON. We're the defending champions and our believe that for us to win this game, it's going to give us an upper hand when we go back at home, because we also don't want, pressure when we go back home. We want to play for the fans because it's our last game of the year as well, and we want to make everyone happy and proud. So it's very, very important that we don't underestimate our opponents, but we make sure that we do our best so that on the day we are very happy.
Abadlali kumele badlale ngokucophelela njengoba sebedlala imidlalo eminingi kulamasonto edlule.
It's really draining and really overcast, but very hot and draining. And we have to manage that also and make sure that players take lots of liquids and fluids in, but really happy with the session. The enthusiasm is there, the willingness to want to do well is there, like we always know. When you travel in Africa, there's a lot of challenges. And I think a lot of our players are experienced enough to understand that and adapt really, really quickly.
Umdlalo omlenze wesibili ozokuba umdlalo wokugcina wonyaka weBanyana Banyana uzodlalela eAtteridgeville ePitoli.
Kanti ke umfana waseMzantsi Afrika uNikhil Rama ubhekeze ubukho bakhe kukhenketho lwehlabathi lweDP kwiJoburg Open kwiveki ephelileyo. uRama ke wadubula izihlandlo ezingama-62 kumjikelo wesibini elingana ke nerekhodi lekhosi eHoughton Golf Club. Uza kuphinda ke ayibambe kwakhona kule veki kumdlalo wesizwe wesibini nongowona mkhulu kwihlabathi noza kubanjelwa phaa eBlair Athol Golf Club eCenturion.
Iqembu laseNingizimu Afrika lebhola lombhoxo labesilisa abayisikhombisa limisele ngokugcwele ukwenza kangcono uma kuqala isizini entsha ye-World Series eDubai kule mpelasonto. Ama-Blitzboks abe nesizini engeyinhle onyakeni u-2022 no-2023 futhi ke aphothula imidlalo esendaweni yesikhombisa kulokhu nokuyindawo engeyinhle kunazo zonke eseyake yaba kuzo eminyakeni engaphezulu kwama-20 ye-World Series. Okwamanje ke mbula siqu 8 olo bangabe sibuya sizobuya ke nezinye izindaba esiphathele zona. Ungalinga unyakaze mbukeli ihlala nathi la ekhaya Jikelele.
Enkosi kakhulu ngokuhlala nathi usasibukele apha ekhaya Jikelele. Size kwinyanga yokuqaphela abo baphila nokukhubazeka. Apho kaloku sibonisa khona imiba emalunga nokuphila nokukhubazeka. Abantwana ke abaphila nokukhubazeka bajongene nemingeni emininzi xa bethelekisa nontanga babo abaphila ngaphandle kokukhubazeka. Ngabantu ke abanenhliziyo ezinhle kakhulu oqala balibanzi banako ke ukusebenzisana nabo bantwana. uMapula Musike wakhuthazwa luthando analo komntwana wakhe ophila nokukhubazeka ukuba aqalise ukunikela ngexesha lakhe ekhatheleni abantwana abafana nowakhe. Uchitha ke ixesha lakhe ebalisa ulwazi ngalomba. Ulapha ke estudio ukuba abelane nathi kwaye ke ngalentsasa ukuze athathe ngendima yomntwana wakhe okanye ngendima yakhe kubomi babantwana abaphila nokukhubazeka. Mapula masikubulise sikwamkele inkqubeni. Uyaphila namhlanje? Ndiyaphila nami. Siyaqonda ubana umba we-disability ngumba that is really close to your heart. Kuba njengomzali uye wabe kanti unamava wokuba ungumzali kumntwana ophila nokukhubazeka. Khawusibalesele banzi ngalonto.
Okay. Ke nna Mapula Mutsi. I have a son who's got a condition called hydrocephalus. In short, it's water in the brain. Today, he's 15 years old. And raising a kid with disabilities is not easy. You need to be stable. It drains your mind and everything. So taking care of such a child, you need also maybe community to help you, the Department of Health, social development to intervene, because it ain't easy.
Yeah.
So raising him like that, as he grows up and everything, it was a bit challenging. So as time went by, I started to join groups on Facebook to learn about his condition and everything. And I interacted with different people, parents who've got different kinds of kids with different kinds of disabilities. That's where I got that passion. Then I started to feel like I can do something for our community and maybe take out the stigma. Because we tend to say, when you've got a disabled child, maybe you've been bewitched. And you start asking yourself, why me? Then I'll say, why not me? Because having a disabled child, it shows you that God is very creative. It's God creativity. Accept what you have, love what you have, then the community and the rest of the people will follow you.
So basically what you are saying is, as a parent with a child living with a disability, you set a perimeter as to how you want the community to treat you. So ubangaba nawe unokwamkela nokuthando enengingqi engqungileyo yenza kananjalo. Mapula, you mentioned a lot of things. You mentioned the challenges othe wabe kanti uhlangabezana nazo, wabe kanti wafumana inkxaso by joining groups, I believe kumakhasi onxibelelwano, where ubona into yobana hayibo njengomzali andindedwa bakhona abanye abazali abanelimiceli-mngeni okanye the challenges that I go through as a parent. And that's where i-passion yakho yaqala khona, waqonda into yobana okay, mandingajongi kuphela kweli gumbi lam nomntwana wam, kodwa mandibe ngugqala balibanzi endincedisane nabanye abantwana abaphila nokukhubazeka. Ndiyathanda nje usi-enlightenishe into yokubana mhlambe kweli phulo lakho uliqale njani nini, and kwabantwana mhlambe ubancedisayo ungathi mhlambe what kind of disabilities abaphila nazo?
Actually, this thing started in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Okay.
I was with my high school friends. Then we decided to donate some money every month. Then I asked them, if we donate money like this, we can do something for these kids. Then my son by then was attending ndwendwela, a mental school. So we went to one of the retailers. Then we bought some groceries, some sweets and everything. Then we made hampers for these kids. Then we went to their families. We gave them. Because at the end of the day, these kids, some of their families, they are depending on the SASA social grant money, which is not enough. So I felt like if maybe we can do something for these kids just to bring some joy to their faces and their families.
Wow. Kuhle kakhulu. And siyabona napha kwimifanekiso abantwana bebonakala bekhululekile. They feel a sense of belonging nakubeni nje bezazi into bana baphila nokukhubazeka. And ndiyathanda ukuza kulomba into bana siyaqonda into bana oko bubungqina obunyanisekileyo kuba abantwana baphila nokukhubazeka baye banyashwe baneglectwe kwindawo ezininzi because kuyabonakala into bana siluluntu asika educateki ngiyalento buyithethe ngaye eqaleni into kubana kusekhona istigma esithile khona nestigma sokuba no ufuneke behlala endlini. Ungathi mhlawumbe phakathi kwemiceli-mngeni or the challenges abantwana abaphila nokukhubazeka ungathi mhlawumbe zeziphi?
These kids, they are being raped. Some, they are being raped and they can't talk for themselves. So as a parent, I'll also as their parents, always check your child. Be there for your child. Know the signs. Because with me, when my son is sick, I can tell that he's not okay. He doesn't have speech. He's on pampers. And then, as a parent, you need to be there for your kid. Check each and every moment. So the ones that, more especially the ones who are deaf, those who had cerebral palsy, especially the girls, you need to check them because some of them, they're being taken advantage of. Yeah, they get raped. The boys also, they get molested.
That's sad.
And because that person can't talk for himself, no one takes them seriously. So I urge for the community to know. We need to know how to treat these people. Just because they can't talk, they need to be talked to.
Bangahlukunyezwa. And ngiyithanda nokuthi uyaqhubisa nabazali into bana mabahlale bethe gqolo bejonga kuba bakwazi uzithethelela. Umntwana uzawuthula nje akhale angakwazi ukuthi hey mama kwenzeke oku.
This is what is happening.
So that point is very important into bana nabazali mabalalo mehlo basoloko bejongile baqhubeka ntoni. We know part of the work owenzayo kukuba uyazama into kubana ubafake esikolweni ubafundise. And we know bangaba mhlambe wenze zonto ezinjalo finance iyadingeka. Ingaba mhlambe how are you planning to do all of this? I mean, do you receive support? Because I know abantwana abaphila nokukhubazeka abanye mhlambe baba ne special needs fumanisa into bana mhlambe inyanga nenyanga they need to go for check-ups and xa uthi jonga amaxabiso okwenza zonke ezo zinto aphezulu. Abanye mhlambe kuthiwa kudinga umashini othile fumanisa into bana ixabiso liphezulu. Ingaba mhlambe ungenelela njani, and are you receiving any financial support?
For now, everything that I'm doing out of my heart for the love of these kids. I've registered an NPO. I'm just waiting for social development to get a certificate. So I'm dedicating my time to go maybe to the families and check on the kids and ask as to how can I be of help to these kids and their families. And sometimes I'll talk to the parents as to what is happening to you, how can I help you. Then I've got some of the social workers friends that maybe if there's something, I can be able to talk to them and say, this is what is happening, can you maybe intervene? Yeah.
Siyathemba into yokubana i-social development izawulisabela elikhwelo because I mean bambalwa abantu abafana nawe abazawuthi kuba ubuzozijongelana neyakho ingxaki kodwa uthe no mandolula isandla ndincede nabanye. So siyathemba into yokubana isebe lizawungenelela likwazi ukukhula eliphulo usenzayo. Siyaqonda into yobana phakathi kwezinye izinto esiye sizibone sizenzeka mhlambe xa khona ezolonwabo, that is entertainment, uzawuthi xa ulaqaza ufumanisa into yobana mhlambe ababonakali abantwana abaphila nokukhubazeka. Ndiyacinga kwezi nyanga zidlulileyo siye saba nomnye owaye-actor phaa kuShaka Ilembe ophila nokukhubazeka. Esitsho into yokubana naye usazama ukulwa because kuyabonakala even kwi-entertainment industry babane babonakala kancinci kodwa ke zikhona inhlelo enazo where uintroducer izinto zo-fun day. Can you tell us more about that?
We're hosting a disabilities awareness fun day. These kids, they need to have fun. We need to take them out of the houses. Let's have fun with them. So I said to myself, let's do something for these kids. Let's entertain them. So there'll be jumping castles. They need to jump. They need to dance. They can sing.
Yeah.
They can dance.
Wow.
They can run. They are able. They are able. So let's do something for these kids. Let's let them be themselves. They need to explore. We need to give them a chance. And sometimes we keep them, we holding them back because we don't know what they are capable of. So let God help us to take out that stigma and let these children be. We need to love them and take care of them. And these kids, they don't need any much things. They just need time and love. That's the first thing that we as parents, we need to give to these kids.
Time and love. And ndiyayithanda kakhulu Mapule lento ichaphazelayo into yokubana they are able, which proves that disability is not inability. It's just a matter of into yobana mhlambe kukhona amalungu omzimba angasebenziyo kodwa umqondo, the ability yokuba mhlambe ndinesakhono sokucula ndizawucula njengokusisho into yobana banezakhono ezahlukileyo and eyona nto bayidingayo ngenene kukuba banikezwe iqonga nabo. I believe into yokubana kuzawubethelela kakubo into ye-confidence into yobana wow ndinikezwe iqonga naba bantu bendiqhwabela bengncumela izawubetheleleka kubo into yobana I can do this, I have the power within me. Ndiyarhalela uqonda yobana ingaba mhlambe lamaphulo uwenzayo ingaba uwenzela kuphela kule ngingqi yakho okanye you are willing to expand uye nakwezinye indawo because baninzi abantu abadinga wena Mapule?
No, I'm not only doing for kids for Atteridgeville.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a start.
So you are hoping to expand?
Yeah, I'm hoping to expand, and also I'm urging most of the businessmen, because I'm doing this out of love, so that maybe they can donate, sponsor us, so that this thing can become big. Let it not be for this month because it's Disabilities Awareness Month.
Yes.
Why can't it be an everyday thing? We need to start somewhere in order for us to be where we want to be. Yeah, so this is a start.
Inyaniso emsulwa le nto yokubana masingajongi kuphela xa siqaphela iintsuku okanye iinyanga ezifana nezi kodwa ibe yinto yemihla ngemihla. Ndiqinisekile xa sinowenza njalo nene sizayisiphula nengcambu umba westigma nabo bazawubona bene-sense of belonging kwi-community zethu. Mapule mhle kakhulu umsebenzi owenzayo. Nathi ke siyi-Ekhaya Jikelele sikothulelwa umnqwazi sithi qhubeka, anganamaziko angangenelela akwazi into yokubana akuxhase ngokwezimali. Sikubone koMpuma Koloni, sikubone nakoKwaZulu Natal. Enkosi kakhulu.
Ngiyabonga Lena.
Right, mbukeli we-Ekhaya Jikelele lo ke ebesincokola naye ibinguye kaloku uMapula olivolontiya kumsebenzi wasekuhlaleni wokukhathalela abantwana abaphila nokukhubazeka. Masithi qhwike siyobhatala amatyala evenkileni, qiniseka ugungqi ubukele inkqubo oyithanda kunene. Leyo yiyo i-Ekhaya Jikelele. sibambe ngazo zozibini umbukeli we-Ekhaya Jikelele. Ngokuba usahleli nathi niqinisekile kaloku into yokubana kuyakhutshiswana xa kudlala i-Ekhaya Jikelele. Kulo nalo uphethe i-remote kuba kufunwa into yokubana eli qhosha lijijwe, akho mntu ofuna utshintsha, nifuna kuhlala nithi zava. Njengokaloku babukeli nawe Mamtshali niye nabona ngaphambili ngaphambi kokuba sibathathe sibasevenkileni besinodliwano-ndlebe noMapula oyi-community builder. Yazi mhle kakhulu umsebenzi awenzayo. Into ethi ke nalapho ekhaya uba ngaba umntu uyaqonda into yobana une-passion onayo, unesakhono, khawuzibuza into yokubana yintoni endinokuyenza uqinisekisa into yokubana ndiphucula abo abandingqongileyo. Kuba kanene yazi xa sinohlangana sisonke umehluko
ngabonakala.
Uze wena Mamtshali nesakho isakhono nam ndize siyaphuculana, siyakhana sikhabani, sivuselele laa mbali kanti ethi umntu ngabantu. Kodwa phakathi ke kwezinto ezibuhlungu ebesiye sazithi thaca yimicelimngeni okanye ii-challenges abantu abaphila ngokukhubazeka abajongana nazo, abantwana to be specific. Uye watsho wathi abanye babo bayadlwengulwa. Khawufana ucinge nje awukwazi into yobana uziphendulele, umntu uyazenzela nje kuwo, ufumanise nokukhala awukwazi ukukhala okanye uskrime uvakale, umntu nje uyazenzela. Yenzeka loo nto okanye uyithetha loo nto sikwakuyo inyanga apho siqaphela intshukumo ye-16 days of activism against gender-based violence.
Yingakho nje kubalekile ukuthi mhlawumbe abantu okuyibona okumele ukuthi banakekele labantwana benze isiqiniseko sokuthi bahlezi bebanakele ngazo zonke izikhathi, bangabashiyi bodwa, into bangaba-neglect, kube nje zingane ezihlezi zi-visible ngoba zona zikwi-disadvantage ukuthi zingaba ama-victims to such things and zingakwazi nokuthi ziyikhulumele. Into ebuhlungu kakhulu.
And nobuhlungu noba zithe gqolo ukuxhapha kwezizigane kungakumbi xa uzojonga kwindawo esemaphandleni kuba umntwana uselalini kwaye ke ufumanise into yobana ayikho nalaa mali, mhlawumbi ufumanise abazali bayasebenza okanye basebenza, akho nalaa mali mhlawumbe yokuqasha umntu ozawuhlala ebeke iliso. And abanye babo ngokusho ukuthi umntwana uzawuvaleleka endlini ingathi mhlawumbe usezu, kuba nyhani uzawuthi umntwana ukhuselwa komnye umntu. Into ethi kwathina singabantu silahlekelwe sesasazela ezawusikhuza awuzawenza into embi sithi ungenzi.
Into engiyithandayo ngoMapula ukuthi ena ngizwe ngithande mayisethi ena ekhuluma ngokuthi ba-organize ama-games njani ngoba kubalekile iy'ngane zidlale, yazi iy'ngane nazo zi-enjoy ukuthi ngiyingane. So nje ngithandile kakhulu lokhu ukuthi athi u-organize konke lokhu, umqondo omuhle lo aqhamuka nabo futhi nesiqiniseko sokuthi bazokujabulela kakhulu-ke onana nodadewela abathi uyabahlelela.
Ewe mani, and ndiyathemba into yokubana nakubo kuba inkuthazo xa bebona obunye ubuso obufana nabo bepha komabonakude bekwezemidlalo bebonakala ngathi baba represented. Into ethi mhlambe nakubeni ukulongxaki okuyo yokuphila nokukhubazeka, kodwa xa kube khona abangaphambili kuwe, ukhona lo sasinaye osuka phaa kwishaka ilembe owayesithi into yokubana phakathi kwemicelimngeni enijamelene nayo kodwa ndilapha ngako, I have a bigger role kunjalo nje. So bakhona nezinye imvume esizibonayo nabanye abaphila ne-albinism abathi no, in as much as sikule ngxaki kodwa we are taking up space. Into ethi ke namaqonga neminyango mayivuleke.
Yes, siyafisa ukuthi iminyango ivuleke impela. Njengamanje mbukeli ake sibheke lapha kwisimo sezulu ukuthi kume kanjani ngoba siyazi ukuthi hayi kuyashisa kuyabanda uthi usalalela ukubanda sekuyashisa.
Sithetha uhlala unodlamini ebhekini.
Ngaso sonke nje isikhathi ngoba wazi ukuthi kuyofika nini.
Hey,
ake sibheke mbukeli ukuthi kume kanjani kwisimo sezulu. Nakho phela ne-weekend yasondela, kusasa sekuzimfrayi. Ke mbukeli sesifike ekupheleni ke kwehora lethu lesibili siyaligoqa ke njengamanje sesilungiselela ke ukungena kwelesithathu.
Ewe hayi bekumnandi. Kusazoba mnandi.
Sazoba mnandi futhi.
Ndangalijiji qhosha. Siyabuya mbukeli masithi nje qhwi evenkileni ke sisela amanzi bangaba mhlawumbe ufuna ufaka ijezi gijima mntathi ekhaya ufaka ijezi. Kodwa ke akuthi nje kuyobetha lantsimbi uqiniseke into kubana sowuhleli uthe zava akukho ziphazamiso masithi qhwi evenkileni.